are now tuned in to the talk of the town. DJ John Blaze.
John Blaze, this is Myra Energy. John Blaze.
And Myra Energy.
What's good, Miss Thing?
Well, we got a guest here.
We do.
Yeah.
We have a guest in the building. Our good friend, J1 Speed in the house. What's up, sir?
How y'all doing today?
Good.
Speed.
What's poppin', Blaze?
This dude, man, just in the last year, dude's been working.
Yeah.
And I know this for a fact because we see him in the building all the time.
I see him all the time.
And he's always
like,
here.
Hi.
You know what I'm saying? And when he's not here, when we're here, he usually walks in after us. And either stays after us or he's here as long as we are.
That's
but
so amazing.
He's here all the time. He's here way more than we are. I'm just saying. But basically, you work a lot. And you've been busy, and you got what's this, your third project that you put out?
Since I've been here, Full Throttle, it's the second project.
Part 2. You're working on 3 though. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely
He's always working.
Work ethic on steroids. That's me.
Yes, sir. All right. So a little rundown. You're from Oceanside, California, right?
Yeah.
That's where you grew up.
Definitely.
Near San Diego. I love San Diego. It's one of my favorite places to vacate.
A lot of people love San Diego.
Yeah, love San Diego. But so Speed, you're from that's where you grew up, whatnot. When did you come to Arizona and why?
The first time I came to Arizona was 2005. I lived here from 2005 2007.
Okay.
And that was just to come closer back to the West Coast because I lived in Louisiana from for on and off for about 6 years.
Oh, okay. When did you get into the music?
Professionally, I started really working with the music in 2003.
Okay. And
What inspired you to get into working with it?
My father.
He made music as well?
Yeah. When I was growing up, as a kid, he would be, always recording tapes and stuff and making beats in the house and stuff like that.
That's so cool.
So he was in the hip hop music?
Yeah.
Have you ever
crazy.
taken any of his old projects and kind of incorporated them with yours? Like
Nah.
a beat of his or anything?
Nah. I came from scratch. I made beats. I started making beats in 2006. You know what I mean?
Okay. That's cool.
Okay. All right. So you came to Arizona, and then when I met you, you had linked up with a few cats. You know what I'm saying? That we was working with, and it seems like from then on, you was really hitting the scene hard in Arizona.
Yeah. Because I moved back out to Arizona in 2012. Because I lived back in Cali. Bouncing back and forth. I always came back out here. It's always been a playground for me, home away from home. But in 2012, I came back out here and I started campaigning. That's when I kicked off Full Throttle. I mean, not Full Throttle, Money Train Gang. You know what I mean? In 2013, I established that, and then that's where y'all see me start beginning to push. Start doing the shows with Justice. Respect the Underground off top, and then just grew from there. And, at first I was recording at numerous studios around the town, and then I actually hit up Justice, and I ended up linking with JP. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's how that happened.
With
Right?
Bouji
awesome.
Bouji, you feel me?
I didn't even know that.
I did see that on the back of this CD.
Shout to Michael Porn and Scotty Sippin.
I love that song.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
you got so many cool features. I'm so excited to put this CD in my car and play it because I can already tell it's going to be fun to listen to.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
you definitely have a different approach in the music, as far as delivery, just overall, kind of just the way you present yourself. You know what I'm saying? To me, you've always seemed very unique to your own. I think he's the type of artist that you don't worry about trying to be trendy or anything like that. You just do you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've been doing it for a while. It's not like I look kind of young, but it's not like I'm not a kid or nothing. I know what I'm looking for and what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As far as my image or myself. It's not really an image to me. It's just me.
It's who you are.
Yeah.
It's just me. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna give people that.
That's
cool.
what's up. So you recorded, and you do everything yourself now, right? You record your project and...
Yeah. Well, I'm not making my own beats right now, as far as Full Throttle 2. Full Throttle 1, I did produce 80% of the beats, you know what I mean? But Full Throttle 2, I ended up branching out, and I linked with numerous artists, locally,
Okay.
Yeah.
Some of the best in the city.
I know. I see that you got.
Who does he got on there?
That's not even production-wise. You're talking about as far as artists, but as far as production, I got
Who you got?
I got DJ Bankroll
Shout out
on
to
there.
Bankroll.
I got Keith on there, you know what I mean? I got Vigilance Beats with Habit. You know, we killed that. I got Champion Sounds on there. I mean, the list goes on. You know, I mean, you know.
You do got a lot of joints and you do got a lot of features too. So how do you go about that? You know what I mean? Obviously, you either know a lot of people or everyone want to work with you. Like, how do you make that work?
Just networking, you know what I mean? I was networking at first, you know, just promoting myself, doing shows and stuff like that. But, you know, then I got behind the boards out here, you know, and started working, you know, engineering here at Color Line 24/7. Y'all can always come and get your sessions, you know, but I started engineering here at Color Line, and I ended up linking with a lot more artists, you know, that I was, you know, some that I was doing the shows with, but more, of course, because I got a lot of clients. You feel me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think it says a lot too about somebody who really puts that effort and time into not only just, you know, being conscious about their project, how they want it to look as far as features and who and sound, but like actually recording it yourself. Because, like, then that makes you, like, a perfectionist, right?
Oh, yeah, because you have to have full control of how everything comes out.
yeah, I mean,
I could have said that better. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, I don't really get too tedious like that, but at the same time, I mean, I do get tedious. I can't say that because, I mean, it took me, almost over a year to put out another project. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that wasn't because I was a lack of material or anything like that. That was because of me being picky, you know what I mean? And wanting the project to go a certain way, you know?
Yeah.
But it ended up being a blessing in disguise because I ended up getting, you know, Filthy on there. I got Filthy Rich on there. I got Glasses Malone on there. I got Angelo Nano on there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you kind of gave life enough time to, like, bless you with different little things. You know, like, life takes its time to do something. So with that time period, you got a lot of cool things with it.
Yeah. Being patient, you know what I mean, and not rushing the project, making sure that it was right, and making sure I cranked out I got 6 videos out off the album, off Full Throttle 2.
Yeah.
Cool.
You know, another one coming. You know what I mean?
Is there a train in any of your videos?
But my company's Money Train Gang.
Okay.
Established in 2013.
Bam.
Here in Phoenix.
jump on the train, Myra. Don't miss the train. Don't miss the train, Myra.
I'm not.
All right, yo, you got a lot of dope records, man, with Bouji that you got videos for and the whole nine, man. I really dig it. You put a lot of effort in thought into all your projects, man. So I think a lot of artists need to really take note at J1 Speed and see what he's doing.
Yeah.
Quality's there, the content is there, and marketing and the visuals, everything's there, man. How do you get your own game?
A lot of late nights staying up, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that's the coolest thing ever. Like nobody's doing that. I don't know anyone else.
Why did you choose to do a game?
I just wanted to do something different. You know, everybody has like their marketing strategies, and everybody has their merch or whatever that they push or whatever, you know. And I decided that I wanted to, you know, to switch it up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Can you show me again?
Yeah.
So it's an app for your phone, and what type of game is it?
It's a car game. It's like
a car game.
Yeah.
So like one of them little things you can sit when you're sitting in the waiting room at the doctor's office or something. You can sit there, open up your phone,
Yeah.
play around with it.
And it's such a smart thing to do because then his music's in the background of the game. That's so cool.
Of course, splash screen's gonna be edited. It'll be.
Check this out. That's the game right there. Official J1 Speed game. Oh, that's hot right there. It's a real game.
Yeah. You know, we do got characters.
And it plays
in the
your
game,
music in the game, and it has your picture on the front of it too, right? That's
Oh
dope.
well, yeah, he has the full
So
throttle cover.
cool.
You gotta check it out, man. You know what I mean? We got a couple different characters on the game.
That's impressive. That's the thing about Speed, though. Like, you know, he aside, and I didn't even mention this too. Like, you do video, and like you were doing your own videos, right?
Yeah, I started out doing my own videos. You know, I like to do a lot of my own work, but you know, I've lately, you know, I've stopped really editing, and I've began to just direct videos. Like I did Old Head for Bouji, and I did most of my own. You know what I mean? But I'm working alongside, you know, Camera Lord and Shooter Vision and a lot of others.
Isn't that like a lot of things to do? Like,
Well, I mean, like even from the moment I touched my feet back on the ground out here in Phoenix in 2012, I already said it to myself. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like I had intentions on doing something else. It's like I 24/7 make music. You know what I mean? I do this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is a lifestyle. This ain't a game to me. This ain't, you know what I mean? It ain't nothing else. This is what I live. You know what I mean? every day. I don't do nothing else. You know what I mean?
It's cool because someone else that's really successful in the industry is Beyonce, and I know she's a female, but she is like involved in every single thing that she does, like her videos and her dancing and everything. So like you seem to have the same work ethic as she does, and she's obviously really successful, and she micromanages everything, so that's why everything comes out flawless.
All right, so you have this project is available right now. It's in the streets, and you say you got part 3 coming out too, right?
Of course. You know what I mean?
All right.
Full throttle, man. Let's go.
When you first came out here, you didn't know Bouji and these guys, right? So when you were introduced to them and you saw how they worked, do you think that their work reflected on you, or were you already in that lane as always working?
Well, when me and bro clicked, it was like, you know what I mean? It was like when we sat down, it was a rap. You feel me? It was, you know, it's like he'll tell you himself, like, you know, I'm the only person that's really gonna run with him like that. Like, you feel me? Like we go bar for bar on this. You feel me? Like, you know, track for track. Like, you know, we killing these tracks back to back to back. Like when it's really work ethic on steroids. That's why he rock with me like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
all right, so check this out. J1 Speed, Full Throttle is the mixtape. Make sure you get part 1 and part 2, and part 3 on the way. Myra's gonna drop it in her deck.
I am. I'm so excited to listen to this.
And then you know, she's gonna give you some feedback. So be ready for that.
If you can handle it.
please let me know.
Okay.
All right, let's play another track. But before that, give them the information and rundown where people can follow you at one more time.
Well, all social media, you can follow me at J_ONESPEED. And then you can go to my website and go get Full Throttle 2, please. It's J-ONESPEED.net.
Okay. And my final question is, since you stay at one speed, what speed is that?
Yeah.
Full throttle.
Full throttle, so that's all the way. I dig it.
It's true.